Let me see. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, great. So again, I'm at the salon and I am doing a client's hair, and my client has alopecia. And we were having a quick conversation. Just say hi. I'm not going to show her face, but I want her to say hi. Say hi. Hey, everybody. Kathy, can you hear my my client? Say hi one more time. Hey, everybody. Okay, can you guys hear her? Kathy, let me know if you can hear her, because I'm not going to show her. I'm not going to show her face. Hey, Teresa. You guys can hear me, but can you hear my client? Say it one more time. Come closer. Hey, everybody. Okay. Can you? Okay, you can hear. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, like I said, I'm at the salon and I'm doing a client's hair. Like a lot of you guys know that I have alopecia. Alopecia is an autoimmune disease. Basically, it's where my immune system attacks my hair follicle and causes my hair to fall out. I got diagnosed in 2004. I'm a licensed hairstylist, salon owner for 26 years, and I started a support group to help other women that are suffering in silence with alopecia. My goal is to be the voice for those individuals and to empower and support those individuals that are suffering alone. And so I was sitting here doing my client, and we were talking about alopecia. And I'm just so honored that she's even willing to talk about it, but not show her face. But I wanted you guys to hear from her and hear her challenge. Can you show where are our notes at? Hear her challenges of what she's going through concerning her alopecia journey. So let me, we were talking, and one of the questions, one of the topics we were talking about was, we were talking about everybody has a different journey. Her journey is different from my journey. And I asked her how she felt about her journey. So talk to them a little bit about what we're talking about, how you were feeling kind of guilty about your journey process with alopecia.
I was feeling like I should be further along in my journey because I was diagnosed in around 2000. And it's been some years now, and I feel like I still struggle so much with shame, with wanting to hide, not being seen, not having people know. I'm still not able to go without my wig or my lace front.
Remember, we don't call them wigs?
Yeah, that's my accessory.
Yes.
And I haven't showed my husband yet, and it's been almost 3 years of marriage. And I've been to the support groups for alopecia with Jamie. I've done it all, but I'm still not as far along in my journey as I thought I would be.
You know, that kind of that touches me because, oh God, I didn't mean to cry. That touches me. It touches me to hear her say that. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she said she's married. She's been married for 3 years now. Almost 3 years, and her husband has never seen her alopecia. She hasn't been able to show her husband that she has alopecia, and that's one of the things we've been working on for the last couple of years, trying to figure out a way that she can share with her husband. And I don't know.
We've had conversations about it, but it's hard for me, myself, to come to terms with it. So I don't want to show him. When I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. When I look in the mirror, I feel like I look like an alien, or that I look ugly, or that I feel like I'm not attractive, or that I'm not sexy. So for me, having not come to terms with it, I don't want to show him what it looks like. I remember making him a promise before we got married that he would never have to see it.
That breaks my heart. That really does. Because it makes me think about my dating years and how it was such a struggle for me to, I didn't want to tell the guys that I was dating that I was dealing with alopecia. I didn't want to tell the guys that I was dating that I had this disease, because most people think that it's contagious. They think it's life-threatening. But to hear from you, someone who's married, who got married and wasn't able to share that, I think it's a different layer of intimacy, to be able to share and show your husband that that you have alopecia?
You talk about it, he knows about it. I'm able to at least take my accessory or my hairpiece off at night and put on my little hat, but he's never seen me without my little hat. Like, we talk about it, and but it's just not something I'm ready to do, because I don't want to have to look at it my own self. So
that's deep, and there are so many other women.
Yeah, I know, there's so many.
But remember, when we were talking earlier, how I was saying that everybody's journey is different, and when you're comfortable and when you're ready, that's when you'll do it. But
right.
I guarantee you, I know your husband personally, and I know that his love is not going to change.
Right.
He's going to probably love you even more. I can see you guys even being closer once that happens. But like I said earlier, there's no shame, there's no pressure for you to get to that point. But I can imagine what's going to happen with you guys' relationship when that does happen. So, wow, that's deep. And you guys, we're going to wrap it up here in a minute. But there's another question we talked about. You and I both were talking about how you feel like you lose a part of your being feminine, your femininity. Yes. Talk to me about that.
Well, again, I think I kind of took two questions in one, and I kind of said them both, but I just feel like I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. I don't feel feminine. And I was a person that loved to get my hair and makeup done all the time. When my sister was in beauty school, I would be at that shop every Saturday getting my hair done in a different way. And when you lose that, you become so angry because you don't understand why it's happening to you. Or why did God choose you to go have this be a part of your journey? And you don't feel feminine, you don't feel sexy, you don't feel beautiful. Even though there are other women out there that have already gone bald or decided to cut all of their hair off and go bald, and they're beautiful, and there's so many beautifully bald women out there that are amazing, you still feel like you're alone in your journey and you're not ready to do that. And I might not ever be ready to do that. And that's my choice, but you feel like you're lacking in some way because you're not there. You're not there yet.
But when I say that I understand exactly how you feel, I felt those emotions, I have those thoughts, and sometimes I still have them. Yeah. I don't always look in the mirror and think that I'm sexy and cute and all that. I have my down days, and I deal with my own insecurities still to this day, even though I've come out, even though I've decided to shave my hair. But like I said earlier, everybody's journey is different. But the main thing and my main purpose is to help you know, and you know this, that you're not alone. Yeah. And my whole goal for everyone else to let them know that they're not alone. And it's that hair piece, the way the TV, the magazines, the videos, they give us that visual. When we look and we see, that's the visual of what a woman should look like, how sexy they should look and what they should look like. But that's not our definition of beauty. My definition of beauty is different than yours, just like all of our listeners and viewers is different. It's different. And
hair for a woman is so important. And people diminish or try to just diminish the fact that hair is so important. And I just, if one more person says to me, oh, it's just hair, just cut it off. Or it's just your hair. It's not the essence of who you are. But how we present ourselves to the world is important to us. It's not vain. It's not conceited. It's how we present our best self to the world. And so if we are lacking the thing that we want to have, some women might not want their hair, or they might not care as much. But every woman's journey is different. So I really cared about my hair. I wanted to keep my hair. I never intended on losing my hair. But, but like I said, if one more person says to me, it's just hair, it's not that big of a deal. They have no idea how important it is and how essential it is And yes, I believe that there's going to be a time for me where I'm free and I'm not going to make that part of my self-worth. But right now, it just is all tied together.
I can't even add to that, because I've had people say just that. Oh, it's just hair. Just cut it off. And I think that's so rude.
It is very rude because they don't get it.
And they're insensitive.
And that's not happening to them.
Exactly.
It's not happening to them.
Exactly. You are so true. Look. Sorry, you guys. Woo. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about, we talked about being angry.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up, guys. But I had to share this because I don't think a lot of you guys realize how real this is.
Real.
This alopecia journey, this ain't no game.
It's really real.
This is so serious. We have some people on here saying some awesome things. Oh, yeah. Yes. They're speaking life to you, Lisa.
Oh.
They are. Okay, so talk to me about the anger.
I realized, I think just recently, having gone through some more recent traumas, even more recent than when I was diagnosed with alopecia, it all brings it all out to the surface. It brings it all home because you realize just how angry you might be because God didn't heal your mother of breast cancer, or because, God chose you to go through an alopecia journey, or not chose you, but allowed you to go through an alopecia journey, and I didn't sign up for that. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to go through an alopecia journey. So I'm angry that he didn't heal me of. And I remember my precious mom also went through alopecia. She had more of a male pattern baldness. And so she told me one day, she goes, I pray every day that God will heal our hair. And so I am angry that did not happen. The way that she prayed it to happen, the way that we know how to pray, and why God allows us to go through things that he might not heal. Because it's not in his will to do so, because there's purpose in the journey. There's always purpose in the journey. So, and I realize that, but it doesn't, that humanity that's in you, still, you're still angry. Yes. Even though you know that God's got a purpose for it. There's a purpose for it. And it's usually for someone else. So.
And you know what, Lisa? Oh, I gotta stop being so emotional. You guys, I'm sorry, so emotional tonight. Oh my goodness. Had I not gone through alopecia, had you not gone through alopecia, we would have never met. Not that makes it any less hurt, but we wouldn't have never met. And I think about
all connected on this level. Yes. I think we would have met.
Yes, you're right.
We have a mutual friend that connected us, but I definitely think that we wouldn't have connected on this level because after we met, I began to come to the alopecia support groups. So,
that's true. That's true. Whew, girl, you didn't mess me up. I'm sorry that tonight messed me up. But guys, I want to thank you guys so much for jumping on. We're going to go ahead and end the conversation. And I just wanted to have this conversation tonight. So, guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
We will see you guys later. And, thank you. Okay, bye.